Okay, so far Mercury retrograde had you feeling 3 feet to the left, but it gets even better and more intense as Mercury enters Scorpio. Millennials, I would take some notes from Gen Z of what they just had to go through. Because honey, Mercury crossing over Pluto and Scorpio is gonna be tasty. Information dropped. Intensity intensifying. Phoenix rising. Phoenix is like Christina, she's gone. That's right, you heard it here on November 18th, Mercury retrogrades back into Scorpio. And it's important to note that it's going to be conjunct the new moon too. Now towards the end of the month, Mercury will be in conjunction with Venus. I don't know what else to say, we're almost there, honey. You gotta breathe and push. For Aries, Mercury will be retrograding in your 8th house of deep healing, transformation going below the surface, examining the darker aspects of life, as well as making peace with your past. Now there could be some past thoughts, past information coming back that you may need to release and let go. Perhaps it could be a truth that was needed for you to move on. Whatever it is, don't linger on it too much. New emotional cycles are happening around your healing journey. It could be an intense time for you. You gotta be easy on yourself. Don't rush through this healing journey either. And with this Mercury retrograde expressing through Mars in 9th for you, watch for debates, watch for arguments based off of other people's lifestyle and their beliefs. Honey, look, they believe it for a reason. They have the life experience to justify that. This is not to say that you're going to be the one arguing. Perhaps other people may try to argue with you. Not react, do not respond. Ooh, 111's on my clock. Maybe that's confirmation. Now remember not to be intimate and vulnerable with everybody. With Venus in your 8th house, just go stun. Not everybody has gone through the experience that you've gone through. People can only meet you to the level at which they met themselves. If they're not willing to go through the transformation, you give them the chop so you don't flop. Overall, thoughts and truth are coming out, honey. For Taurus, Mercury will be retrograding through your 7th house of relationships, partnerships, interpersonal connection, business contracts, marriage, and unions. Ultimately, results may vary. Call now. Now, I don't want to say the cliche stuff, but you could have an ex coming back. Talking about take me back. I messed up. I was wrong. Could you forgive me? I don't know. With Mars in your 8th house, you don't want to rush through your healing journey. Now, they could be returning to help you to heal. But honey, coming close. Right now, the only relationship that you should be prioritizing is the relationship that you have with yourself. It is the best relationship we'll ever have. Now, in terms of legalities, there could be a situation coming back around. Perhaps something falls in your favor, hopefully. But new emotional cycles are happening around relationships, partnerships, and interpersonal connection. Even the business. Gotta let your intuition serve as a guidance to see what's for you and what's not for you. Or who's for you and who's not for you. Look. Now with Venus in your 7th house, watch for the codependency. Please, you know how you got over. You're not here to put other people before yourself. You better learn your worth and value. Overall, it's self versus other during this retrograde for you. Ooh, 222's on my clock. Come on, confirmation. For Gemini, Mercury will be retrograding back in your 6th house of daily responsibility and operation, work, schedule, routine, or on personal development and physical health. Try not to make yourself as busy as this Mercury retrograde can make you busy. Did that make sense? I hope it did. Now, you may have some information coming back around in regards to a job, in regards to how you operate within your day-to-day. Perhaps this is information that can help you to move forward on your personal development journey. Look at God. Now, new emotional cycles are happening with your daily responsibility and operation and perhaps your personal development journey. It's important to be of service to yourself. Fill up your own cup, not filling up somebody else's cup to your detriment. Also, watch for self-criticism, criticism of others during this transit. You're welcome. Now, with Venus in your 6th, you have to watch out for being overgiving, being too much of service to other people, especially those that don't deserve it. You'd be doing yourself a disservice there. But overall, it's time to cater to your own improvement. Look. For Cancer, Mercury will be retrograding back into your 5th house of authentic expression, building up your confidence, putting yourself out there, shining your light, and not dimming it because of other people's projection, baby. Love, children, and romance will also play a role here too. You can have some past creative spark coming back around. You gotta cater to your inner child and your creativity during this transit. Love them, feed them, clothe them. And hey, you gotta express your words too. Say it with your chest. Now, new emotional cycles are happening around authentic expression and building up your confidence and love and romance too. Perhaps you're putting yourself out there showing a little leg. Now, I don't like to be cliche here. You can have a past love interest coming back around. Perhaps somebody that you thought, I don't know. Maybe you went on a couple of dates. It was subpar, 7 out of 15. Maybe you want to give them another shot during this retrograde. I don't know. Maybe invite them to Thanksgiving to give some thanks or to give other things. Get nasty. Now, Venus is in your 5th house. Other people want to have fun with you. You want to have fun with other people during this time. Look, be sure to watch out for overindulgence. But there's value in your authentic expression, honey. So use it before you lose it. Overall, it's a creative time. Love is in the air, hopefully. For all the signs, be sure to pay attention to any personal placements as well as aspects being made. Other signs are in the other videos.